Since PSG's 2011 takeover by Qatar Sports Investments, their financial muscle has made them almost untouchable domestically, something that has driven Marseille fans to despise their capital rivals even more. 3. North versus South, capital versus province. To truly understand Le Classique, you must step beyond the pitch and into the map of France. Paris is the seat of political, financial, and cultural power, symbol of centralization and elite control. Marseille, in contrast, is a southern port city with a Mediterranean identity, shaped by immigration, working-class resilience, and a rebellious streak. For Marseille supporters, beating PSG is not just about 3 points, it's about humbling the arrogant capital. For Parisians, defeating Ulm means showing the provincials who truly runs French football. This cultural antagonism makes even a 0-0 draw at the Velodrome feel like a small war was fought. 4. Rivalry intensified in the late 1980s-1990s. While the first PSG home game in 1971 ended for 2-2 for Marseille, the rivalry simmered quietly for over a decade. It wasn't until the late 80s that the tension reached boiling point. Bernard Tapie's Marseille were a powerhouse, star-studded, ruthless, and unapologetically ambitious. PSG, then owned by Canal+, were determined to challenge them. In the 1988-89 season, the title race came down to the wire. Franck Sauzé's late goal for Ulm in a direct clash broke Parisian hearts and lit the fuse for years of animosity. PSG president Francis Borrelli accused Tapie of influencing referees, a hint of the corruption scandal that would later rock French football. The media played up the North versus South divide, and suddenly every PSG home match became a national event. 5. The 1993 corruption scandal, the most infamous chapter in Le Classique history, unfolded in Marseille's 1990-93 season, a campaign that remains both their greatest triumph and deepest disgrace. That year, Ulm dominated French football, winning Ligue 1 and, just days later, becoming the first French club to lift the UEFA Champions League. Defeating AC Milan 1-0 in the final on the 26th of May 1993,